Greetings, fellow Earthlings. This is a ancestor message for Aries. So for all my Aries collective out there, all the messages that your ancestors want you to know will be in this reading. So let's see what your ancestors have to say to you today. So we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups so far. So I feel like what this is talking about for my Aries collective is that you are currently experiencing something that is out of your control, right? And it's impacting you negatively. But this situation is actually playing out in your life in order for you to find the positive that comes from that negative situation. And the positive things that could come from it, that negative situation, is possibly knowledge and wisdom, right? First of all, knowledge and wisdom that comes through from learning how to work through a situation like that is out of your control. But I also see that it's got to do with you finding more opportunities that are more aligned to yourself. So it's maybe you're going through something now in your life where you feel like you are experiencing things that are out of your control, that's forcing you into a certain direction in life, right? And I feel like your ancestors are saying that this forcing, in a way, into a new direction in your life is so that you can overcome some sort of hurt and pain that you're currently feeling, right? And I do see that you will have a victory over that very soon. If you have already experienced this uncontrollable negative situation that has impacted your life, and you've already found the positive things that have come from it, I'm seeing here that this hurt and pain that is showing up here with the Three of Swords is saying that there is some healing that needs to be done. But I do see that you're working through the healing process and you are becoming victorious with that process. And now I do see that you will be gaining recognition for all of the efforts that you've put into this uncontrollable situation. I see that your ancestors are telling me here that the people around you are noticing your value and your worth and the efforts that you put into situations that are going on in your life, and they will come and talk to you about it. It's like they'll express to you their gratitude and so on and so forth about all of the efforts that you've put into it. And for my Aries collective, I do see that there is a wish fulfillment that is coming in for you. But for some reason, I feel like there is this very emotional action being taken towards it. So it's like you could be feeling a bit depressed, or you could be feeling like very emotional when it comes to taking action towards this wish fulfillment. Because I'm going back to this hurt and pain and this negative situation that was out of your control, because I feel like that impacted you in such a major way. But your ancestors are saying here that because you went through that situation and you came out of that situation, you are going to be receiving your blessings because of it. It's like when I mentioned the positive aspects that come from this negative situation when I spoke about the Five of Cups, it's like your ancestors are showing me that you are crying over spilt milk. It's like you're crying, or you are upset or worried about something that had happened that was out of your control, when that was just there to be like a guideline for you. It was supposed to teach you certain things going through this journey. But this wish fulfillment, I see that with this Knight of Cups here, I see that if I take these two cards, if you look at them there, right, all of the cups behind you, and in this card, this person is carrying this cup here, right? So it's like, yes, you receive this wish fulfillment, and here you've got it, and you're taking it into a forward movement in order for you to progress through the situation, right? But why I'm seeing that is your ancestors are trying to get you here to control your emotions, okay? To not let all of the heaviness or negativity from your situation that happened to you in your past that was out of your control, they don't want it to affect you in the long term, okay? This was just there to teach you a small lesson in life on how to heal yourself, or how to focus on the things that are really important to you. And then we go here to the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands here is telling me that you're going from this very emotional forward movement to this very quick, passionate, inspired forward movement, right? So I see that you are changing the way that you are taking your actions forward in the future, and you're turning it into something that is very positive for you. Okay, now I see that you're going to be very inspired to take very quick action when it comes to the things that are happening in your life, because now you have seen the value of your wish fulfillment, and you are not allowing the negative things to be attached to this value. And now going on to the next card, being Four of Pentacles, your ancestors are just reminding you to stay in a state of flow. Okay, so whatever comes into your life, accept it, and if it leaves your life, accept it. Like, you need to just be in acceptance with everything that is happening in your life at this time, so that you can be in the state of flow. Okay, because here with the next card, the Ten of Cups, is your ancestors are telling you that you are about to experience a very happy life. You are about to reach the stage where you are able to express your emotions without the fear of being criticized or judged or anything like that when it comes to your emotional expression, right? But I do see that your ancestors are saying that you need to walk away from something that is causing you unhappiness in your living situation. I see that your ancestors are possibly asking you to look into relocating or moving away from things that no longer serve you, okay? And I feel like this has got to do with your living situation, where you live, the people you live with, or family, right? So I do see that you will be able to express to this this family or this living situation that your time has come where you feel like you need to relocate or move away from them in a way, so that you can pursue more of your life's destiny or more of your life's path. I just heard I'm going to speak a bit about numerology. So we have 5, which is the number of conflict and chaos, but also the number of fighting for your freedom. We have the number 3, which talks about being the creative child. So using your imagination and your creative abilities to work through some sort of pain that you have. The number 6 talks about creating new habits for yourself, right? So all of the habits in your past where you noticed they were a bit toxic for you, or they were not aiding you in the way that you desired them to, it's changing those habits in order to find things that align more easier with yourself. The number 9 talks about having a direct link to your ancestors or to the divine, to the Most High. So you actually get your divine messages from your ancestors, but you possibly don't realize that it's messages from your ancestors. It'll come to you in very common information that will give you the sense of feeling this sort of type of way that answers some sort of question that you have about your wish fulfillment, right? And then we have the number 4, which is a number of stability and security. And then we have the number 10, which talks about an ending of a chapter in your life and the beginning of a new chapter, right? The number 8 talks about strength and power. So your ancestors are reminding you here that you do have the strength and power and the speed in order to get past situations in your life that no longer serve you. You have the power within yourself to stand up for yourself and work through those fears or work through those things that no longer serve you in order to detach yourself from them. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Green Witch Oracle cards just to get a few more messages from your ancestors. Wow, there we go. Courage, ritual. Oh wow, okay, let's see. Okay, so we have courage, we have ritual, we have passion, we have desire, we have healing, and we have protection. Okay, so your ancestors are telling me here that you don't need to worry necessarily so much about facing these negative things in your life because they are helping you with the courage in order to face these negative things. Okay, so when you are feeling like you are not strong enough to handle a situation, communicate with your ancestors and ask them to help you with courage in order to face these negative situations and help you get through them. Help guide you through these situations so that you can get out of them without losing your heart space. Okay. Then we have ritual, which links very much so to making a like a daily practice where you sit and meditate and talk to your ancestors and openly communicate with them so that they can give you the messages that you need in order to move forward. So I feel like your ancestors are saying that you need to try and incorporate some sort of ritual in your daily life that helps you connect more with your ancestors. Okay. Then we have passion. With this card, I'm seeing that your ancestors are sending you a lot of passion and inspiration in order to find more ease and grace in your life. Now, with the next card, desire, I feel like your ancestors are telling you to take action towards the things that you desire. Because with this card, I'm seeing that you oftentimes push aside the things that you desire in order to make other people happy or in order to make things comfortable in a way where your comfort zone is not necessarily helping you in a sense, and the things that you desire to take action towards will greatly benefit you. And then we go on to the card of healing. Okay, so your ancestors are saying that you are needing to go on a journey, if you haven't already, to start healing the parts of yourself that you feel are wounded. I also just heard with healing being directly under ritual, when I spoke about communicating with your ancestors, right? The healing here is like the more you communicate with your ancestors, the more they will be able to help you heal the situations and things in your life where you are wounded by them, right? And then we get protection. So your ancestors are actively protecting you at this time from the negative energies or influences that are popping up into your life. I'm just going to pull one more card for there we go. Okay, so we have agreement. So I feel like this card is talking about your ancestors are agreeing with you with some sort of thing that you're trying to take action towards in your life. It's like your ancestors say, yes, this is the right thing that you need to be doing in your life. Oh, sorry about that. The right thing that you need to be doing in your life at this time in order to get through everything that you are facing. This is going to be a very specific message for one of my Aries collective out there. I just saw for some or probably one or two of my Aries, I see you are a kitchen witch. Okay, so what your ancestors are telling me is that you need to focus on what foods you cook and what the spiritual benefits or healing benefits are of these foods, and incorporate that into your daily life. Okay, so your ancestors are just throwing that in there for someone specific. So something that was just brought out to me on this card here with agreement is this feather. Okay, it actually looks like a pen, like a quill. Your ancestors are saying that there is some sort of written document that you're going to be signing or agreeing with, right? Being agreements that is going to be very beneficial for you in your future.